summertime. So be a little more kind to yourself. Don't be deciding you're doing just fine. And beating yourself up don't really help. You've got the answers right there in your mind. Just have a little more faith in yourself. You're doing just fine. So just take baby steps. Oh, oh. Just take baby steps, starting, baby steps, starting, baby steps. Just one foot in front of the other, one word after another. Oh, baby steps, starting, baby steps. Just take baby steps, starting, baby steps. Maybe one day get it together, but for the day, let's take another baby step. Ooh, oh, oh. I'm not much of a talker. I can't seem to get the words out. It's like they get stuck somewhere between my brain and my mouth. I'm not very popular. Instantly forgettable was always more my style. It's okay, just shut up and force a smile. But I come alive on the stage lights, and I live for big nights. And I'm at my best with a guitar and a mic, and I don't speak in real life, but God, do I do nightlife? I don't know why, but I come alive. Please don't ask me to socialize. I'm not much of a social butterfly, but I fly so high up here. People say I got a quiet voice. I'm shouting, but I'm never heard. From up here, you hear every goddamn word. But I come alive on the stage lights, and I live for big nights. And I'm at my best with a guitar and a mic, and I don't speak in real life. But God, do I do nightlife? I don't know why, but
Hello, everybody. Oh, microphone decided to dip a little. I think the screw on this needs tightening again. Right. Hello, lovely people. I really need a fringe back. I don't currently have a proper fringe because it's been ages since I went for a haircut. So my fringe just basically grew out because I didn't have it cut very short last time I got my haircut. So my fringe had just grown out, but I miss my fringe because I like having a little something just, you know. That's not too bad, but that's just going to get on my nerves. Anyway, hello everybody. Good evening, John. Hello, Daniel. I don't think we're going to have all the regulars tonight because I think Ray said that he was only really going to be able to come every other week. And Andy messaged me earlier that he's not going to make it to tonight's stream. So it's probably going to be quite a small stream. Stop fussing with your hair. I know it's annoying you, but try to ignore it. Try to ignore how annoying your hair is. how little bits of it just keep getting in your face, and it's so annoying. Anyway, ignoring the hair. Yeah, so I think it's going to be quite a quiet stream tonight. So we probably also won't do like a whole hour or so. Whenever we try and push these like just singing and chatting songs to a full hour, I always feel like I'm like trying to pad it out and stretch it out for the sake of it, as opposed to when we're doing a stream with like a specific motive behind it, like the songwriting ones or the ones where I'm chatting about the new singles and stuff. So we'll make it just a chilled sort of half hour, 40 minutes of some tunes, some mindless conversation, and then I shall leave you guys to the rest of your evening. But yeah, let's make a start with a bit of music while we see if anybody else does pop up. Let's have a bit of Somewhere South of Paradise, I think. I feel like that's what I'm in the mood for. Ripples in the water soothe my soul, slowing my heartbeat, restoring control. Watch the sunlight dance from the safety of the shed. As above me, the sound of the passing train starts to fade. Here by the riverside, somewhere south of paradise ending. Here in my solitude, I'm safe to stay and move freely. Here by the riverside, somewhere south of paradise, now lay me. Now the rushing of the water is all I can hear. In the cool summer air, everything seems clear. As the sun drifts behind the clouds, no longer feel any doubt. Here by the riverside, somewhere south of paradise ending. Here in my solitude, I am safe to stay and move freely. Here by the riverside, somewhere south of paradise, now lay me. Oh, here am I in the river, under the tallest tree. No one comes as no one bothers me. The tree shower leaves down on my head, and the birds extend the bridge overhead. Trees and dogs against the water, oh, let me go, let me go, let me go. Here by the riverside, but somewhere south of paradise ending. Here in my solitude, I am safe to stay and move freely. Here by Yes, it is hard to ignore hair when it's getting in your face. Although I do particularly struggle with, like, my hair irritates me very quickly and very easily, which is why I don't usually have hairstyles where, I like to have a fringe, because I find if you don't have a fringe, naturally a certain amount of hair does just migrate into your face. And if it's long enough to reach, like, your cheeks and your nose, then it starts irritating you really quickly. Or it gets in your mouth. That's the worst one. So I like having a fringe, because a fringe is specifically hair that's from that front section that likes to try and get in your face, but that is already in your face, and it's in the bit of your face where it's not going to, your forehead doesn't matter. It's not going to bother you if it's in your forehead. But currently my fringe is not really a fringe. I really need a haircut. I really need to actually go and get a haircut. I'm thinking maybe I'll pop into Manchester on Thursday and get a haircut. We'll see. I guess I see how tomorrow goes in terms of things I'm supposed to do tomorrow. 'Cause today's been alright. I've been relatively productive today. I went for a walk. I've done some photo editing that I needed to do. I did a little bit of admin I needed to do. And I've recorded a medley of covers that I currently do to pop up on. I've got a separate channel on here that I never bothered telling you guys about, which I just called it Hi, It's Emma Show Reels, and you don't need to worry about it or follow it at all, because it really doesn't matter. It's just a channel that I put up so that I could put videos specifically just to send to people to get gig bookings on. So I'm going to pop a little medley of the covers I currently do, or of some of the covers that I currently do that I did today, as like an easy video to be able to send people when I'm applying for stuff. 'Cause I kept looking at what videos I've got, and I've got decent-ish live footage, but a lot of it's quite old now. I don't have a lot of new live footage. And I don't want to just send them one of the covers I've done on here, because the covers I do on this channel, obviously, they're all filled with, like, dubs and backing vocals and percussive things I've done on the guitar. And obviously I don't do that when I'm playing live, so I feel like it would be a bit misleading just to send them one of them. So anyway, that's what I do with my day today. And I'll probably spend my evening finishing off those photos that I was doing and hopefully getting that video edited so I can pop it up, 'cause it shouldn't take me long. Shouldn't take me long to do a quick mix on the audio and then just sync it all up and pop it up. This doesn't need any fancy editing. It just literally needs syncing, and maybe I'll do some, like, cuts where I zoom in or something, or to make it look a bit more interesting. I don't have that problem. You haven't got the hair problem, John. A blessing in some ways, I suppose. Means your head could get sunburnt, but you can never be bothered by hair getting in your face. I always feel really exposed when I'm wearing this top, just because there is literally nothing up here. I feel like I need to put a jacket on just to cover my shoulders a little bit, just 'cause I feel open to the elements. I feel like the sun is going to burn me even though I'm inside. I think just years of having to worry about my shoulders getting burnt by the sun has left me averse to wearing things where there's nothing on the shoulders. I was like, this feels too exposing. I am going to get burnt in this. Even though I'm inside and the curtains are closed and everything, there's no way the sun's going to get to me. But it still feels like it could. Ooh. What songs do we want to hear this evening? Has anybody got any particular tunes they would like me to do? If not, I'll just do whatever I feel like. I like them all. So I should just play them all at exactly the same time. Do a medley of my originals. I don't think that would be quite impossible. I think I don't think that'd be quite impossible. I don't think that would be quite possible because I think they're all in too different a key. Let's see. What shall we? Oh, we haven't done Tragic Hero for a bit. Let's do the Ridiculously Angry song. All the rage. See my levels and make sure nothing's peaking. I feel the need to drink all the water all of a sudden. Water all of a sudden. That is not easy to say. How to be happy. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that one. Oh, I haven't brought that. I think, is it in here somewhere? I can't remember if the lyrics are in here somewhere or not. I shouldn't need them, but I might need them. But I'm not sure where it is. I feel like it's up here somewhere. We'll do that. We'll do that in a second. We'll figure it out. How does Tragic Hero start? Like this. Tragic hero, I wasted too many wishes on you. I enjoy your arrow, I know just what you're trying to do. Misery loves company, I guess I only see you when I'm sad. If it can't be misery, I guess it's gonna have to be you're gonna make me mad. Why can't you just get along? Why can't you just be wrong for once? So go ahead and fire. You won't hit me where I'm standing there. Go ahead and fire. Try and bring me down, doesn't really matter anymore. You say you can have a spell. There was no war anyway. Wise commander, I just can't follow your God-given advice. Okay, a banner, you're not so good at playing nice. Don't understand me much, must be that I'm losing touch of reality. Can't be you losing your touch if you alone is not enough. The problem must be me. Why can't we just let it go? Stop putting on such a show for once. So go ahead and fire. You won't hit me where I'm standing there. Go ahead and fire. Try and bring me down, doesn't really matter anymore. You say you can have a spell. There was no war anyway. Mystery or a tragedy or nothing more than pain to me. Check your ego at the door 'cause I can't take it anymore. The fighting, the poking, the constant provoking, the way that you joke, then you act like you're joking. You smile a while like you do me a favor when I talk back. You look so whatever. Getting you to stop, I'm just a minor plight. Busy traveling the world and breaking all the sides. There's no more time for little old me. But that's the way it's gotta be. Then go ahead and fire. You won't hit me where I'm standing there. Go ahead and fire. Try and bring me down, doesn't really matter anymore. You say you can have a spell. There was no war anyway. Love the guitar on this one. I do too. I do too. Although it does involve my pinky needing to wake up and actually be able to do stuff. And sometimes my pinky just goes to sleep on me and it doesn't end up working out. But it is relatively simple but sounds good, I think. I like it when you've got stuff that's simple but sounds good. Easy enough to play, doesn't actually challenge you that much, but it sounds more better than just playing regular chords. It's always fun. I think this might need a bit of a tune. Right, I suppose we should have the single next, shouldn't we? Shall I challenge myself and see if I don't need the chords and lyrics with me? Because they're in this room somewhere, I'm sure, but I'd have to go hunting for them. My guitar's really dusty today, I don't know why. Oh, wait, maybe it's because it's been in its case yesterday. And its case is literally falling apart and just shedding fluff everywhere. I really need a new guitar case. But it's not actually fallen apart yet, so, it feels like a waste of money to it is falling apart, but it's not like falling apart in a way that means it doesn't function. And therefore it's not technically falling apart yet, even though managed to completely miss the table with that capo then. Yeah, even though it's literally shedding foam everywhere. But hey. Right. That was really bad, sorry. I'm tired of waking up tired. I'm crying late at night. These days I feel so uninspired. I can't get anything right. Feels like I'm black and blue, beaten up without a single bruise. Feels like I've forgotten how to be happy. I force a smile on my face, but it just feels out of place. Oh, I want somebody, please just remind me. 'Cause I'm all over the place, yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm not happy. Damn it! I'm gonna try again, and I will get it right without the, I don't need them, I know this song. I'm tired of waking up tired, crying late at night. These days I feel so uninspired. I can't get anything right. Feels like I'm black and blue, beaten up without a single bruise. Feels like I've forgotten how to be happy. I force a smile on my face, but it just feels out of place. Oh, I want somebody, please just remind me. 'Cause I'm all over the place, yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm not happy, and I'm not me. Can't keep my eyes open day, but come nighttime I don't sleep. Feels like I'm wasting away. No matter how much I eat or drink, feels like I'm overboard. Someone's gone and cut the cord. Feels like I've forgotten how to be happy. I force a smile on my face, but it just feels out of place. Oh, I want somebody, please just remind me. 'Cause I'm all over the place, yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm not happy, and I'm not me. Feels like I'm flowing, sinking, falling. All the feelings, they just start to feel the same. Same feeling, different name. Sad, angry, happy, scared, they just fade into no. Feels like I've forgotten how to be happy. I force a smile on my face, but it just feels out of place. Oh, want somebody, please just remind me. 'Cause I'm all over the place, yeah, I'm all over the place. Oh, I've forgotten how to be happy. I force a smile on my face, but it just feels out of place. Oh, want somebody, please just remind me. 'Cause I'm all over the place, yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm not happy, and I'm not me. I haven't played that one enough for it to be like muscle memory yet, I don't think. I know it, but then the second I tried to actually play it through without the chords and lyrics in front of me, and it's not just a practice, I completely forget it still. It'll become second nature eventually, they all do. They all end up there in the end. Anyway, yeah, so I had a productive day today, and I had a relatively productive-ish day yesterday. It was a bit harder to have a productive day yesterday because, as you probably saw, because I posted about it on my socials, I popped out to the studio that does my mastering. The guy that does my mastering, Ed, has a studio called All Silk Recording Studio. And I went in to do a bit of a live session with him. That you guys aren't going to see anytime soon because the song I've recorded one of the next songs, one of the next singles. I decided to go with, so it'll be a little bit before you guys get to see that session, but you'll get to see that session eventually, and it went pretty well. It only took me like 5 takes, like 5 full takes of like stopping and starting the camera, to get a take that it was like, that is how that song is supposed to sound. Yep, happy. But because I did that at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it was like smack bang in the middle of the day. So then in the run up to it, like I needed to start getting ready because, you know, if I'm going to be filmed, then I want to look nice. So I had to get all done up for it a bit earlier than that. And I managed to not roll out of bed until like 11. For no reason other than just because my brain just would not switch on that in the morning. Struggled to switch on this morning as well. In fact, I came downstairs and I come downstairs literally 10 minutes too late. 10 minutes too late. I managed to time it to get to my Sims in time to stop them from giving me a friggin' fine for not finishing this building work that I was meant to be doing on there. It's really annoying. Really annoying. Anyway. But yeah, yesterday I couldn't drag myself out of bed until 11. So not long after I dragged myself out of bed, I wanted to have a little practice. I wanted to get ready. And then I had to make sure I was setting off nice and in time because I was driving myself. And you guys know that I have been slowly upping my driving quota and getting used to it and learning how to cope with it better. We've gotten there now, I think. I think I cope well with driving places now. I've worked out, you know, the little tactics I can use to try and make it a little bit less of an overwhelming experience for me. I basically don't drive anywhere without sunglasses now, even if it's not like sunny. If it's not, even if it's cloudy, sometimes I'm wearing sunglasses in the car. But unless it's like proper gloomy, I'm wearing sunglasses because that's one of the few things I found makes it a little bit less intense for me. Anyway, complete digression there. What was I talking about? I was talking about going to the studio, and I had to set off a little bit earlier than I maybe would have if I'd been being dropped or something. Because I had to sit in the car for like 5 minutes before I left, making sure that my route was all upright and and I knew where I was going. Anyway, but it went well in the end. But yeah, I managed to be relatively productive yesterday, considering I had like that stop in the middle that I wasn't sure how long it was going to take either. Like it only took us like an hour and a half in total, I think, the actual process of getting it all recorded and stuff before I left. So it didn't take too much of a chunk out of my day, but it was just sort of like awkward because it was in the middle. So it was like the day had basically just started, and then I needed to be getting ready to go out, and then I came back, and because I've been out and I'd driven and stuff, I was a little bit tired. I was like, right, well, I'm just going to try and do this photo editing. So I've been photo editing for the past 2 days, basically, because I took like 200 photos in this photo shoot I did the other day, and I've had to narrow it down. I've narrowed it down to 93 photos so far. We've got 93 photos that I've now edited. And I've got to narrow those down further to ones that I'm actually going to use and stuff, because there's no way I'm going to use 93 photos. They're essentially almost exactly the same pose. But I'm really bad at getting rid of all the different photos at the same pose, because but that one's slightly different. It's slightly different, yeah. But are you going to use both of them though? Are you ever going to use both of them? Or because they're so similar, is only one of them going to get used in the end? In which case, which one? Pick it now. Anyway, that's been my life for the past couple of days. So I'm quite proud of myself because I didn't think I was going to end up having a productive week this week because on Sunday I had one of those days where I just couldn't switch my brain on all day and I managed to do nothing on Sunday. I mean, I did manage to get my photo shoot done on Saturday, so that's not the end of the world, but Sunday was then a bit of a write-off because I just had one of those, nope, brain will not switch on today days. But we've had productive days for the past 2 days, so that makes up for it. And that's why I forgot to basically post on my socials loads over the past few days as well. I can't have it both ways. Either I remember to post things on my social media or I remember to actually do the things that then to post on my social media. I can't do both. I can't create the content and then remember to post it. I can either remember to post the content and as such it's just random weird content, whatever I've got that I can post. Or I remember to make the content. Right, let's have a couple more songs before we head off for the evening. What shall we have? It is difficult choosing photos. It is. Because there's like little subtle differences and you think, oh, that one's good, but that one's also good, but that one's also good. And I want all three of them. Even though they're basically the same photo. But I'm slightly more towards this side and that one, and I'm slightly more towards this, and one isn't really better than the other. You know, they're just different, but they're also not. And I've got 93 photos basically like that. Because we did the actual shoot where we took the actual photos in the poses for the shoot, and then I've also taken some extra poses, and I've taken some specific photos of the makeup I had on for it, because the makeup I had on Saturday is some of the makeup that I will be proudest of in my life. That's not English. How do you say that sentence in English? Is makeup is the makeup I did on Saturday I was very proud of. There we go. That's English. Anyway. No, you haven't. You still haven't painted that handrail on the banister. Yeah, so the makeup was really good. So I really, really, really wanted photos of that. So I've taken loads of photos that are mostly of my face with that makeup on. I need to make sure I film a video where I do me doing the makeup before I forget how I did that makeup look. Because I will end up forgetting how I did that makeup look and then not have a video of how to do it, and I'll never be able to do it again, and it will be tragic because I love that makeup look so much. It went so perfectly with the hair and the outfit that I'd planned, and it all just sort of wound up being tied together by the eye makeup. It was perfect. It was perfect. I was so proud. I have peaked in terms of makeup for this most recent shoot. I wouldn't mind, but I've got 93 photos from that shoot, and for this next video, for the next single that I'm planning, because that was part of, I was doing the single artwork for the next single, and I was also shooting a bit for the video while I did it, and I've got a couple of other like concepts for the video planned. It's going to be a video with a few different, it's got an overarching theme to it, and then there are some different scenes and characters basically that fit in that theme that I really want to put in the video. And I think I've decided on like 4 in total so far that I'm going to do, which means there are going to be 3 more looks on top of the look that I did for Saturday that I'm going to have to do. And I'll probably end up doing photos for each of those looks as well, for each of the little characters. So by the end of this, I'm going to have like 600 photos for this next single. Only like 4 of which will actually get used. I mean, I did a lot for this last single. I did loads of photos for this for How to Be Happy. And a bunch of them you guys haven't seen, because as I was going through, I was like, I'll use that photo today. It's like, why would you use that photo when you posted this photo the other day? That's basically the same photo, just your facial expression is ever so slightly different. I mean, seriously. Yeah. I'd narrowed it down to 142, and then I managed to delete another 50 odd. And that was after having deleted about half the photos from the initial shoot. So there were over 200. I'd say there were probably about 300 photos from that shoot in total that I then had to get rid of all the duds and then narrow down to the ones that I wanted to edit. And now I've narrowed it down to 93 that I've edited. I need to go through those. I need to do direct comparisons though and see which ones are more similar than others. But yeah, anyway, let's have another song now. We've done enough chatting about photos. If we're not careful, I'll end up revealing stuff about this photo shoot that I'm not supposed to reveal, because the only thing you guys get to know is that I had this colour hair for it. That's all you, because I can't hide that. And I think you probably have seen a picture of the makeup look if you saw my stories. Because I'm on my stories. I'm pretty sure I posted a picture while I had the makeup look on. But anyway, yeah. Let's have another song. What do I want to play? What do I want to play? Let's do a bit of Baby Steps, and then we'll end on Wasting My Time, as we quite often do, I think. We'll have a bit of Baby Steps next. Stop, fall apart, repeat. Keep your hands in your pockets and your eyes on your feet. Having conversations with the better. Let's try that again. I tried to read the chat while I was singing then. That's never a good plan. Stop, fall apart, repeat. Keep your hands in your pockets and your eyes on your feet. Having conversations with the mirror, trying to make my point a little bit clearer, but talking sure ain't no mean thing. 'Cause I got shoes, I know that I shouldn't fall over every little chat, but I got shoes, you know that, you know I fall apart, so let's leave it at that. And just take baby steps, darling, baby steps. Baby steps, darling, baby steps, just one foot in front of the other, one word after another. Baby steps, darling, baby steps, just take baby steps, darling, baby steps. Maybe one day I'll get it together, but for today, let's take another baby step. And out, filled with doubt, I'm beat. I waste too much energy on every new person I meet. But still, I crave the attention. Gotta find a way to decrease the tension, 'cause the world ain't just gonna sit and wait for me. 'Cause I got shoes, I know that I shouldn't fall over every little chat, but I got shoes, you know that, you know I fall apart, so let's leave it at that. And just take baby steps, darling, baby steps. Baby steps, darling, baby steps, just one foot in front of the other, one word after another. Baby steps, darling, baby steps, just take baby steps, darling, baby steps. Maybe one day I'll get it together, but for today, let's take another baby step. Ooh, oh, oh. There's no rush, these things come at time. So be a little more kind to yourself. Don't be deciding you're doing just fine, and beating yourself up don't really help. You've got the answers right there in your mind. Just have a little more faith in yourself. You're doing just fine, so just take baby steps. Oh, just take baby steps, darling, baby steps, darling, baby steps. Just one foot in front of the other, one word after another. Oh, baby steps, darling, baby baby steps, just take baby steps, darling. Baby steps, maybe one day I'll get it together. Perfect today, let's take another baby step. Ooh, oh, oh. Yay! I nearly went to the wrong chord then. Spent hours editing photos. I'm sure you do. That's how I spend a lot of my time lately, actually. Because of all these different singles, and all the different photos I've been taken from, a lot of my time has been spent editing photos and then taking those photos and putting them into like social media graphics and banners and stuff. I've decided I quite like that, and I wish I'd maybe done something more graphic design related with my graphic design A level. If I'd pursued that a bit more, maybe I would have been quite happy doing that sort of work. Because I quite enjoy the time I spend just sitting editing photos and then making little making little graphics for my posts. Right, we'll have one more song to play us out before I head off for the evening. We'll have a bit of waste of my time. End on a high, as I often like to do. Suddenly very croaky there, don't know why. And then before I head down, I was meant to record something earlier that I forgot to record, and I must record. It's just a voiceover thing I need to do. And I was supposed to do it earlier and I forgot about it. So I must do that before I head back down, otherwise I'll forget to do it tonight, and then it'll go on the list to do tomorrow, and it'll get forgotten again tomorrow. But I've remembered it now, so I'll do it while I'm here. I'll do it while I'm up here. I'll get the other microphone, and I'll plug it in, and I will do this quick little bit of voiceover that I was meant to do. Anyway. Although actually I need something that's down. I need to make notes. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying in it though. I've forgotten what the voiceover was actually going to fully consist of. Anyway, I'll check that when I'm done here. Silly Billy. Right, let's end on a 2-minute burst of joy for the evening. Got a wicked sense of humor, yeah, it's dark to the core, and it only makes me like more. You don't care that I'm crazy, you don't care that I'm rude. You seem to like me better with a bad attitude. No, I don't get bored, yeah, I always have fun. I give you every second that I have under the sun. 'Cause I don't like wasting my time if I waste it on you. I don't like ever you like, I don't care what we do. One more minute, one more second in my day. Chilling like a villain with my best mates. No, I don't like wasting my time, never wasting on you. Every minute's like a second, now I thought we lose a day. Man, you sure do make the time fly away. Every minute we're together, I just can't help but smile. I love how you have fun and you intense style. No, I don't feel lost, yeah, I always feel at home. Since you came along, I know I'll never be alone. 'Cause I don't like wasting my time if I waste it on you. I don't like ever you like, I don't care what we do. Just one more minute, one more second in my day. Chilling like a villain with my best mates. No, I don't like wasting my time if I waste it on you. Molten east from those rolling hills, that beach, from that sunset, that jet set, these rooms of cobbled streets, spending all day in the sun, or a late night in the pub, or we get dressed up, or messed up. It's you I wanna see, it's you I wanna see, it's you I wanna see. 'Cause I don't like wasting my time if I waste it on you. I don't like ever you like, I don't care what we do. Just one more minute, one more second in my day. Chilling like a villain with my best mates. No, I don't like wasting my time if I waste it on you. I prefer editing more than taking photos. Yeah. the editing process is quite relaxing, especially as if you've done a batch that have all got pretty much the same lighting and they're pretty much the same theme. Then you just got to get all the colour edit right on one photo, and you just copy across. So you just spend ages getting that one photo right, and then just copy it across, and then you find one photo where maybe the angle it's at, or like because it's a bit more close in on the face, you need to change the lighting ever so slightly on it, and that's always annoying when there's a couple of photos in it that just don't work with the copy and paste job. It's been like that for this recent one, because I kept moving around, so the lights aren't hitting me exactly the same in all the photos, so I've had to make slight tweaks to how they are. Anyway, I also love the editing process more. I mean, I do quite like the photo shoot process, but that's probably because mostly I am taking photos of myself, so it's mostly just me dancing around in this room acting like an idiot with makeup on my face and some sort of cool outfit on, and when is that not fun? Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in tonight, as always. We will have another songwriting one next week. Is there anything else I need to say? I don't think so. I might, we might have actually, I won't commit to that. If we're going to have one next week, it'll be a songwriting one. You'll find out on Sunday if we're having one or not. I might take a break next week. I don't know. We'll see. I shouldn't need to, but maybe I will. I'm probably due a break because I've done one every week for the past few weeks now. So I probably am due a break at some point soon, a week off from streaming. But I should probably time it for a better week, really, than a week when I've got other stuff on. I won't have a full week off, so that's silly. But anyway, we'll see. If I am doing a stream next Tuesday, then I will let you know on Sunday, as always, and it will be a songwriting one. That was difficult to get out. But in the meantime, guys, have a lovely evening, and I shall pop up a video for you, as always, on Thursday for you to watch, and maybe see you next week. Right, I'm going to head off now. Bye!